Summary of Complex PTSD, From Surviving to Thriving by Pete Walker. Understanding and Healing from Complex PTSD. Ladies and gentlemen, today, I have the honor of summarizing an insightful and transformative book by Pete Walker, titled Complex PTSD, From Surviving to Thriving. This book serves as a beacon of hope and guidance for those navigating the tumultuous waters of complex post-traumatic stress disorder, also known as complex PTSD. Walker, a seasoned psychotherapist, brings decades of experience and compassion to this work, offering both survivors and therapists a comprehensive roadmap for healing and recovery. Introduction to Complex PTSD. Complex PTSD is a term used to describe the symptoms and experiences of individuals who have endured prolonged and repeated trauma, often in the context of close relationships. Unlike traditional PTSD, which can result from a single traumatic event, C-PTSD is the cumulative result of sustained abuse, neglect, or captivity, often occurring during childhood. Walker's book delves into the intricate layers of C-PTSD, shedding light on the profound impact it has on a person's psyche, emotions, and overall well-being. The 4 F's of trauma response. One of the key concepts Walker introduces is the 4 F's of trauma response: fight, flight, freeze, and fawn. These responses are survival strategies that individuals develop in response to chronic trauma. The fight response manifests as anger and aggression, while flight involves avoidance and escape. The freeze response leads to dissociation and numbness, and the fawn response is characterized by people-pleasing and codependency. Understanding these responses is crucial in recognizing how trauma shapes behavior and interactions. The inner critic and self-compassion. A central theme in Walker's book is the concept of the inner critic. This internalized voice of self-judgment and criticism often stems from the abusive or neglectful environments in which C-PTSD sufferers were raised. The inner critic perpetuates feelings of shame, guilt, and unworthiness. Walker emphasizes the importance of cultivating self-compassion as a powerful antidote to the inner critic. Through practices like mindfulness, affirmations, and self-care, individuals can begin to silence this harmful inner dialogue and replace it with a nurturing and supportive inner voice. Flashbacks and emotional recovery. Flashbacks are a common and distressing symptom of C-PTSD. These intrusive memories can be emotional, somatic, or visual, and they often transport individuals back to the traumatic past, causing intense fear and distress. Walker provides practical tools for managing flashbacks, including grounding techniques, deep breathing exercises, and cognitive restructuring. By learning to recognize and cope with flashbacks, survivors can regain a sense of control and stability in their lives. Attachment and boundaries. Complex PTSD often disrupts a person's ability to form healthy attachments and maintain boundaries. Walker discusses the concept of trauma bonding, where individuals become emotionally attached to their abusers as a survival mechanism. This can lead to patterns of dysfunctional relationships in adulthood. Walker encourages survivors to establish and maintain healthy boundaries, both with themselves and others. This involves learning to say no, recognizing one's needs, and cultivating relationships that are based on mutual respect and support. Grieving and mourning. Grieving the losses associated with trauma is a vital part of the healing process. Walker highlights the importance of mourning the loss of a safe childhood, the loss of innocence, and the various missed opportunities due to the trauma. Through the process of grieving, individuals can begin to release pent-up emotions and move towards acceptance and healing. Walker offers guidance on how to navigate this often painful but necessary journey of mourning. Reclaiming personal power. A significant aspect of recovering from C-PTSD is reclaiming one's personal power. Trauma often leaves survivors feeling powerless and helpless. Walker emphasizes the importance of empowering oneself through self-advocacy, assertiveness training, and reconnecting with one's passions and interests. By taking proactive steps towards personal growth and self-empowerment, survivors can rebuild their lives and create a future that is no longer defined by their past trauma. Therapeutic Interventions and Support. Walker underscores the importance of seeking professional help in the journey of healing from C-PTSD. Therapy can provide a safe and supportive environment for individuals to explore their trauma, develop coping mechanisms, and rebuild their sense of self. Walker discusses various therapeutic modalities, including cognitive behavioral therapy, eye movement desensitization and reprocessing, and somatic experiencing. He also highlights the value of support groups and community resources in providing additional layers of support. Self-care and lifestyle changes. Healing from C-PTSD is not just about addressing the psychological aspects of trauma, it also involves making lifestyle changes that promote overall well-being. Walker advocates for a holistic approach to recovery, which includes regular exercise, healthy nutrition, and sufficient sleep. He also emphasizes the importance of engaging in activities that bring joy and fulfillment, such as hobbies, creative pursuits, and spending time in nature. By prioritizing self-care, individuals can create a foundation of physical and emotional resilience. Building a thriving future. The ultimate goal of Walker's book is to guide individuals from merely surviving to truly thriving. This involves not only healing from the past but also building a future that is rich with meaning, purpose, and joy. Walker encourages survivors to set goals, pursue their dreams, and cultivate a sense of hope and optimism. He reminds us that while the journey of healing from C-PTSD is challenging, it is also an opportunity for profound personal growth and transformation. In conclusion, Complex PTSD, From Surviving to Thriving by Pete Walker is an invaluable resource for anyone affected by C-PTSD. It offers a comprehensive and compassionate guide to understanding and healing from the deep wounds of chronic trauma. Walker's insights and practical tools empower survivors to reclaim their lives and move towards a future of thriving and fulfillment. Thank you for your attention, and I hope this summary inspires you to explore the full depth of Walker's work and the profound impact it can have on the journey of healing.